In this lesson, we're going to discuss a concept known as a single pane of glass. Now, a single pane of glass is a central point of access for all of the information, tools, and systems the security team needs to effectively monitor, manage, and use to secure an organization's IT environment. A single pane of glass allows the security teams to have a unified view of their security posture and to quickly and easily access the information they need to make informed decisions. When using a single pane of glass, security teams can see all of their security-related information, including things like logs, alerts, and reports in one place. This eliminates the need to log into multiple systems and reduces the time and effort required to manage your security operations. One of the main benefits of using a single pane of glass is that it simplifies the management of security operations by providing this unified view of security-related information that makes it easier for security teams to detect and respond to threats. Security teams can use a single pane of glass to monitor their environment for signs of suspicious activity, such as unusual traffic patterns or failed login attempts. They can also use it to track the progress of incident response activities and to ensure that all necessary steps are being taken to resolve an incident. A single pane of glass also can improve the efficiency of your security operations center by automating many of the repetitive and time-consuming tasks that most security teams have to perform. For example, security teams can use the single pane of glass to automate the collection and analysis of log data, reducing the time and effort required to identify those potential threats. This allows the security team to then focus on more important tasks such as incident responses and threat hunting. Another benefit of a single pane of glass is that it improves collaboration and communication within the security teams. With a single pane of glass, security teams can easily share information and coordinate their efforts when they're responding to a threat. This helps to improve the overall security posture of the organization, as security teams are able to work together more efficiently and effectively to identify and respond to the given threat. In addition to all of these other benefits, a single pane of glass can also make it easier for your security team to comply with regulatory and compliance requirements. Many regulations and standards will require your organization to maintain detailed logs and reports of your security-related activities, and a single pane of glass makes it much easier to generate these reports and logs by providing the documentation that the organization needs to be able to demonstrate compliance with the regulatory and compliance requirements that are being levied upon them. Now, a single pane of glass can be implemented as software or hardware, but most of the time it is going to be a software-based solution because it's more flexible in terms of the types of data sources that can be integrated into it than a hardware-based solution might have. Now, there are 5 main steps to implementing a single pane of glass inside of your organization's security operations center. First, defining the requirements. Second, identifying and integrating data sources. Third, customizing the interface. Fourth, developing standard operating procedures and documentation. And fifth, continuously monitoring and maintaining the solution. Now, the first step in implementing a single pane of glass is to define your requirements. This involves identifying the information, tools, and systems that your security teams are going to need to effectively monitor, manage, and secure the organization's IT environment. This should include the types of data that need to be collected and analyzed, such as logs, alerts, and reports, as well as any other tools that need to be integrated, such as intrusion detection systems and incident response platforms. Once the requirements have been defined, our second step is to identify and integrate the data sources. This involves identifying the data sources that your security team needs to access, including your log servers and intrusion detection systems, and then integrating those into the single pane of glass solution. This can be done using APIs, webhooks, plugins, or connectors to allow your single pane of glass to collect and analyze data from all your various data sources. It's also important to consider the data in terms of format and location, and to make sure it's all correlated so you can properly integrate it and analyze it inside of your solution. The third step is to customize your interface of your single pane of glass to make sure it's meeting the needs of your security operations team. This includes designing the user interface and configuring the different panels and views that are going to be used to display information and data. It's also important to have a clear and organized layout that'll help the security team navigate through the data and make informed decisions quicker. The fourth step in the implementation is to develop the standard operating procedures, or SOPs, and associated documentation for your single pane of glass solution. This ensures that the security teams know how to use the single pane of glass and understand the processes and procedures that are being used to manage security operations. It also helps to ensure consistency and repeatability in the management of security operations. The fifth and final step is to continually monitor and maintain your single pane of glass solution. This includes regularly reviewing the data and information that's being collected, as well as making adjustments as necessary to ensure the single pane of glass is meeting the needs of your security team and your security operations center. It's always important to ensure the single pane of glass is properly being configured and secured to protect against unauthorized access as well, because it holds all of your critical data inside of it. Now, as I said, there are many benefits to implementing a single pane of glass. This includes simplifying the management of security operations, making it easier for security teams to detect and respond to threats, improving the efficiency of security operations by automating many of the repetitive and time-consuming tasks that your security team needs to perform, improving collaboration and communication within your security teams to allow them to work together more effectively to identify and respond to threats, as well as to make it easier for organizations to comply with regulatory and compliance requirements by providing the necessary documentation to demonstrate their compliance. So remember, when you're utilizing a single pane of glass in your security operations center, it can really help to simplify the management of your SOC, improve the efficiency of your security teams, and improve your overall security posture in your organization.